to bait up and hit the water. Today on the Morning Blend, October is here and we are cruising the shoreline for the Big Red. Plus, ladies, have you tried every trick in the book for fuller, thicker lashes? I know I have. We found the product you need to make your eyes pop and literally look 3D. And is hair in your home looking 3D from your furry family members? Well, you may need to call in the pros to help your home become hair-free. Thank you for letting us into your home today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it started.
It's a great day, so make it everything you want it to be. It's yours and it's mine. It's a great day to shine.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Carly Wagner. Stephanie Summers is out on assignment, still in the Keys. We've been spending some time out in the Keys in Key West. But Jamie Cagle joining me this morning, our favorite weatherman.
I'll bring the male perspective.
Yes, yes, so much fun. Well, and can I just say, have people been stopping you the last 2 days and saying, thank you, Jamie, thank you?
I think a lot of people are really enjoying this weather.
Yeah, I would say so.
A nice break from the heat and humidity. I know a lot of people always look forward to winter down here in Southwest Florida.
Do you miss the fall? Because certainly where you're from, fall, I mean, it's...
I miss the four seasons. I miss forecasting as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ever-changing weather pattern always keeps
We
on
get
your
fun
toes.
hurricanes down here, though.
Oh, yeah, they're so much fun.
No, but it really has been, like, awesome. But it all comes, it's ending today.
Yeah, they're kind of short-lived in the beginning, and then we'll get into November, December, and then it'll stay cooler longer. And
when will we get this kind of, see, can you tell I'm like really excited? So when we have these weather, where the humidity is, like, does that normally pick back up, like, consistently in November, December? Do we still have to wait another month or two, you think?
I think this winter is going to be like last winter, which means folks up north are they're in for a brutal winter.
That's what I kind of been hearing, that even that Farmer's Almanac or whatever, you know, where they look back however many years, that they're really predicting.
We'll probably hear the term polar vortex, and we'll see an increase to seasonal visitors, shall we say, and
our
a
lovable
frequency
snowbirds.
of cold, the frequency of cold fronts is in our favor, not in their favor, but our favor.
Yeah, that means we're just going to have a lot more visitors. There's going to be a lot more people here. We'll take them, though.
And last year we avoided freezes. I mean, we really didn't have any hard freezes. We had some cold mornings, but we were staying out of the 30s. We enjoyed 40s. Well, some of us enjoy. I loved them.
I know, they're nice. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. All right. Hey, I want to talk about, are you an Adam Sandler fan?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what did you think? Okay, so everybody's been talking over the last week here, his latest deal. I think this is so interesting. He just signed this deal with Netflix where his next 4 movies are going to be, we're still waiting on some more details to be announced, but they're, I believe, exclusively on Netflix. I'm not sure if they will eventually go out to the theater.
Huh.
Straight to Netflix, though. Cutting the movie theaters off, I think, at the knees.
It could be the start of something.
Well, and I wanted to ask you, because you and your wife don't have kids yet, so you're kind of in that still prime time where you can go out to the movies anytime. You are still living the dream. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So how do you and your wife meet? I mean, do you...
We do Netflix.
Are you Netflix fans?
Yeah.
Huh.
I have a hard time staying awake past about 9 or 10 o'clock, even on the weekends, because I'm up at 1.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I get up at 4 and I walk in the door at 4:30. That's not the case.
So do you typically, though, even if you're going to go on an early date, would you go to the movies, or do you typically do more Netflix,
We do more Netflix. It just works better with our schedule, but we would certainly do matinees, or maybe you hit the 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock movie. Yeah, absolutely. Just depends on what movies
So if
are out.
Adam Sandler comes out with this new movie, would you guys be more likely to go to the movie or just watch it now on Netflix?
If he's
You're like prime. This is like prime example right here.
If it's going to come out on Netflix, we would just wait for Netflix.
You think so? Yeah. So it'll be interesting
If
to
it's
see
one of those movies where we're just like, boy, we have got to go see it right now, we'll go to the theaters.
Yeah. But I know, but maybe you don't have to anymore. That's the trend where it's just coming out on Netflix. But then some people are saying, I don't know, because I don't know if Adam Sandler's, I don't believe his latest movies have done all that well. So then are they saying, is this kind of a B-list
He certainly
kind of
plays
move?
to a certain crowd.
Yeah.
I don't think he has the draw like maybe a Tom Cruise would have.
Yeah.
But he really hits a note with his followers.
And
I think he's a consistently funny movies.
Yeah. We'll see how he does. So it'll be next year.
Wonder
Again,
what
I don't
it'll
know
do
if
to the subscription price.
I know
though.
I mean, I'm very curious because all the TV shows now are seem to coming, right. They're, passing the major networks and stuff and
could
going
be
straight
good,
to.
could be bad. I think
It'll
it's
be
a
interesting
toss-up.
to watch, and see what it does for movies and TV. Well, the other thing I wanted to chat with you this morning. So the first time you were on TV. Did you go did you do any radio first? Did you just go right into TV, right into weather?
Did a little bit of radio in college,
Yeah.
but I made a resume tape and then went right to television.
So when you heard your voice for the first time or you saw you in action on the first time, what was your thought?
At first, you don't think it sounds like you, and it's awkward to watch yourself and listen to yourself when you first get into this business because you have to critique. You have to go back and say, okay, that was, usually your first. I don't know how long.
I don't
It
ever
probably
want to look
varied.
at those first tapes, by the way. I don't ever want to see those again.
I still have them, and you watch it, and you're like, oh, you just get that cringe about you. But you get over it. And usually you start out by turning the volume all the way down and just watching. And then you gradually turn the volume up after a couple of shows.
Well, it's interesting that you say turn the volume up because there's this YouTube kind of sci-fi series. It's called SciShow, where this guy kind of has his own YouTube show. And one of the questions he's addressed is, why does it sound so weird when you hear your voice back? So here's how he kind of started, and I'll go into the answer. It's pretty interesting.
You've all experienced it, but imagine experiencing it every day and doing it for a living. I'm talking about the embarrassment of hearing what your voice really sounds like in a video or some other recording. I listen to myself talk on SciShow and Vlogbrothers all the dang time, so it's something that I've gotten used to. But I remember when I first started doing this, I hated the sound of my own voice. It sounds like another person to me, and not in a good way.
It sounds like another person. You're like, really? Do I sound like that? So basically what he's saying, it's saying you're hearing, a couple different sounds. When you're actually talking, you're hearing other things going on, and you do sound lower. You have a lower frequency in your head than what you actually do because you're hearing some other things bounce around or whatever. So again, when you go and play it back, you think your voice sounds lower than it actually does. So,
well, isn't there a natural occurrence with the ear that when you're speaking, that it lowers the volume coming into your ear? I've heard that people.
I believe so too. Yes.
People who fire guns, they teach them. I think they teach them to hum a little bit, and that closes the ear just a little bit. So and then we have
when
these.
you're hearing it back
and then we
as
have
well.
these IFBs.
Oh yeah, because that doesn't get annoying.
Then you sound like you're talking into you're talking into a can.
My producer's going, how annoying is it? How annoying is it? How annoying is it? So yeah, I don't know if you guys ever knew that. I think I'm deaf in one ear too, by the way, because I've lived with this IFB in my ear for
long-term effects.
Brooks always yells at me. He's like, I'm like, turn the volume up. I can't hear. He's like, what's wrong with it? It's like, I think it's this IFB. Anyways, I thought that was interesting though, and yeah, I never want to go back and see those first tapes that we did 10, 15
Mine are
years
tucked
ago.
away.
Yeah,
They're
tucked
still
away.
there.
You still have them?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if we can get a copy here. We'd like to show them.
I started before there was YouTube, so I think I'm okay there.
Thank God for that. Isn't that the truth?
Can you imagine growing up now in the age of YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook?
All right, we'll have some coffee this morning. We are getting our morning jump start with Seminole Casino in Immokalee. New members who sign up for a new Seminole Players Club wild card will get a win-win choice. If they win, Seminole Casino Immokalee will match it up to $100 in free play. Players must have 2 hours of rated play to qualify. But the Morning Blend is the only place where you can find the Morning Blend mug. And be the fourth person to call 239-673-3388, and it's yours, plus a voucher for a free coffee and pastry. You can't win, though, if you've won something with us over the last 90 days. So good luck. All right, so the humidity is back today.
It's gradually coming back.
Okay.
That's the nice thing about these cold fronts.
All right, well, it was nice while it lasted. It was nice while it lasted having you here. We look forward
always
to having
happy
you
to be
back
here.
soon. All right, looking for a new career, better yet, looking for a career where you know you will actually find well-paying jobs. Up next, a few options to consider and the school that can help you get there.